and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Robert's Sports Show. I'm your host, Robert. NASCAR Camping World Truck Series DoorDash 250 Sonoma Raceway. What a season it has been for the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series. We have two legs of the Triple Truck Challenge left. Leg one was a Gateway, Corey Heim winning that, getting the $50,000. The next two legs are at Nashville and then Mid-Ohio. So Sonoma this week, Knoxville next week are not Knoxville next week are not a part of the Triple Truck Challenge, much as I really wanted them to be. But we're at Sonoma this week. We have 149.28 miles, 240.19 kilometers. I'm kind of wondering where they get the 250 from. It's DoorDash 250. It's not 250 miles, it's not 250 laps, and it's not 250 kilometers. Whatever. 75 laps, 20, 25, and 30 are the three stages. Sonoma, 1.99 mile road course. It's kind of a short track road course. I know a lot of the drivers describe it that way. Like a Watkins Glen is more of a high speed sweeping corners, high speed straightaways. Sonoma is more technical. It's more kind of the short track atmosphere, so it's a wore out surface. So tires are going to be at a premium. The Trucking Series raced here from 95 through 98, haven't been back since. So I think it's going to be a great race. So far this year here on Robert Sports Show, I am 6-5 in the Truck Series, 7-7 in the Xfinity Series, and 5-12 in the Cup Series. Yes, at Gateway, swept Gateway and Portland. KBM, Joe Logano, and AJ Allmendinger. One short truck race this year in the Truck Series so far was at Coda. Zane Smith dominated Stage 1, Stage 2, and then won the race, followed by John Hunter Nemechek. Kyle Busch, we all know Kyle was going to win that if it wouldn't have been for the Alex Bowman, Kyle, can't remember who else was involved in that, when they all pushed up. Zane turned underneath them and won it for the win. Ben Rhodes 4th, Chandler Smith, Kristen Eckes, Tyler Ingham, Carson Hochever, Stuart Friesen, and Grant Enfinger was a top 10 at Coda. On the road courses last year in the Truck Series, we had Daytona, Coda, and Watkins Glen. John Hunter averaged 7.0, Carson Hocevar 7.3, Ben Rhodes 8.6 with a win, Zane Smith 10.0, Tyler Ingham 12.6, Matt Crafton 17.3, Grant Enfinger and Austin Wayne Self 17.6, Haley Diggin 19, and Stuart Friesen 23rd. We have multiple Cup drivers in this race. Alex Bowman will be in the number 7 for Spire Motorsports with the HendrickCars.com, associate sponsor of Ally. William Byron ran that scheme at Martinsville, won. Chase Elliott ran that scheme at Bristol Dirt and finished 7th. Austin Hill had United Rentals on the truck back at Daytona, finished 15th. Alex Bowman was at Coda in the same truck. He was the other one involved in that. He finished 25th. Rajay Caruth at Gateway, his first ever NASCAR Xfinity Series start, got 11th place. So Alex Bowman here at the road course, he ran well at Coda. He should run well here. Harrison Burton's in the 17 for David Gallon Racing. Jade Buford's in the 33 for Ream Sports. Kyle Busch back in the 51 for KBM. Ross Chastain in the 41 for Nice Motorsports. Todd Bodine in the 62 for Homer Friesen. And then in the number 20, we have Austin Dillon. Now, we all know that big wreck that Carson Hocevar got into last week. We all have heard the in-car video about that. He does have a substitute driver, backup driver in place, Daniel Suarez. It's cool that wow, Justin Marks will let Daniel Suarez do this. Nice Motorsports getting Daniel Suarez to come do it. So that's kind of cool that they're going to work with each other there. So what'll happen is Carson Hocevar will start the race as long as he can. At any point in time during the race, he will come in. They'll switch drivers. Points earned will go to Carson Hocevar. One thing I have curious about is if they do switch drivers and Suarez does win, Does Suarez get the win, or does Josefar get the win? How does that fall for the championship and winning you're in? It'd be interesting to see how, if that scenario would happen, what happens with that. 11 races in, we have 5 races left in the regular season: Sonoma, Knoxville, Nashville, Mid-Ohio, and Pocono. So when is the season, regular season there? July 23rd is the regular season finale at Pocono. We start the seven race playoff July 29th at Lucas Oil Raceway there in Indianapolis, then Richmond and Kansas, and then Bristol, Talladega, Homestead, and then the final 4 at Phoenix. So as we look at the points right now, we've had 5 different championship eligible drivers win. Of the 24 drivers that are racing full time that are championship eligible, we've had 5 different winners. We've had 3 non-eligible drivers win: Corey Heim, 2 wins, Chastain with a win, and William Byron with a win. Ben Rhodes leading the points with a win. He's got 12 playoff points. He has a 17-point lead over Chandler Smith for the regular season title. Chandler Smith is second with a win, 6 playoff points. Sitting third with 3 wins and 20 playoff points is Zane Smith. Now remember, right now Zane Smith is 21 points out of the regular season title. Back at Vegas, he finished second, but was disqualified for a lug nut violation and finished 36th. That is 35-point difference, and he is currently 21 points out of the regular season lead. So that, not only that cost him points, that could cost him the 15 regular season champion points. That could cost him a championship. So we may look back at Vegas race 2 of the year because of a lug nut violation. Zane Smith could not win the 2022 NASCAR Cup World Truck Series championship. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Hopefully it's not a Mark Martin all over again. When Mark Martin got penalized the 2nd race of the year in 1990, never was able to make it up and lost by less points than what the violation was. John Hunter sitting in 4th place, 1 win, 8 playoff points. He's had an up and down season. He finished 24th, 25th, and 24th in the first 3 races. 7 races, 6th place or above, and 35th at Gateway. Stuart Friesen sitting 5th in points, 1 win. 6th in points, Kristen Eckes plus 114. 7th in points, Ty Majeski plus 88. 8th in points, Carson Hochhaver plus 70 with 1 playoff point. Matt Crafton plus 50 in 9th, and then Grant Enfinger plus 44 in 10th. Derek Kraus minus 44. Tanner Gray minus 48. Matt DiBenedetto minus 59. Tyler Ingham minus 78. Timmy Hill minus 121. And then currently 16th in points, Austin Wayne Self minus 138. He will miss Sonoma due to, I believe, it's the birth of his child. So, which, hey, more power to him. So his chances of making the playoffs are gone. 138 behind at 16th in points. It was slim to none. But Kobe Howard will move up a little bit there. He's currently 20th in points. Mine is 140. So yeah, he's got to get a win to get in. But we got 2 Bill McNally racing trucks, both on the outside looking in, the 19 and the 91, need a win. Knoxville's next week. There's a place for people, somebody that's currently outside the playoffs could pull up and win. Okay, picks. Again, I was perfect last week, 6-5 in the Truck Series this year. I have to go with Rowdy Energy and the KBM bunch. John Hunter, Chandler Smith, Kyle Busch. I have to go with Zane Smith. He won at COTA. We know he can win on road courses. 2 stage wins last week at COTA. 3 wins on the season already. My third pick, part of me wants to go with Alex Bowman, but part of me wants to go with Ben Rhodes. I think Alex Bowman's too cup kind of. We're gonna go with Ben Rhodes. So we got KBM, Zane Smith, and Ben Rhodes are the picks to win the DoorDash 250 from Sonoma. Stay tuned to Robert Sports Show for the Cup Series preview. And then during the bye week next week for the Cup Series and the Xfinity Series, working on a special topic video, what they should do with the All-Star race, and what a schedule should look like for next year. Mind you, I'm kind of about making each race special. If you look at the Formula One at Miami, if you look at the Indianapolis 500, what do they have in common? Unique, special events. There's nothing else in the world like it. NASCAR could have 36 special events. Just my opinion. Now, before we get off here, Ross Chastain, Denny Hamlin. We all know what happened at Gateway. I think Chastain needs to just go with it. He's a hard-nosed driver. He drives rough. He's the bad guy right now. I know he came out and apologized and said he was half the field, apologized to half the field. He's aggressive. Just go with it. Wear a black hat. Wear a black fire suit, Just be that guy. Be who you are. You're aggressive. Go for it. You've been aggressive your whole career. You're aggressive for first as you are for 20th. Other drivers have said this. Just go with it. Be the heel. Because you know what? How much sponsor time he got the whole thing with Denny Hamlin? Just embrace it. The fact that, Denny Hamlin and Chase Elliott, who have had a huge rivalry over the years, they almost got a fight at Martinsville. They tag teamed against him. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. But yeah, I want him to embrace it. So that's going to wrap up that DoorDash 250. Can't wait. It's going to be exciting at Sonoma. As always, thanks for watching Robert Sports Show. Don't just have a great day. Have a spiffy day. Robert Sports Show, your YouTube leader in sports channel content.